Hello, present and future aces. I'm the DBR, and welcome to the Ace of Spades first ever What If week. And this episode, we will be covering what if Bal never had to leave. So, I like Bal as a character. I think he had one of the the best dynamic with Gao between all three of his buddies, and I would have liked to see more of it. So, I'd like to try and explore what would happen if Bal didn't have to go. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, we set our scene at the end of the WBC Cup. Bal and Gao are celebrating in the Ibo ring with a large-scale fight between Gao and all his friends. You know, everyone he's encountered throughout the season, just buddy fighting each other for the heck of it. No stakes, just buddy fight for fun. Then, at the end of Gao's final fight, Bal is about to fade away again, as he would have in the original. With tears in his eyes and a heavy whimper, Bal tells Gao, I don't want to go, Bal. I've had too much fun with you. Bal and Gao are best buddies. But with heaviness in his heart, Gao doesn't feel like he can do much, so he embraces Bal in what he thinks will be his final moment with his buddy. Suddenly, the god of Dragon World lowers herself from the top of the Ibo fighting stage. Many people stare in awe at the goddess's magnificence and wonder what she's doing here. The monsters all recognize her as the goddess of Dragon World, but the fighters are mostly just terrified out of their minds. Some unknown monster is coming into their tournament and potentially threatening them. The goddess of Dragon World lowers herself in front of Gao and Bal. Gao instinctively puts his arm towards Bal and tries to protect him. Bal just kind of looks up and goes, Gao, it's fine, Bal. Gao gives him a confused and cockeyed glance, like, are you sure about this? Bal nods and walks up to the goddess. The goddess looms over Bal and looks down at him. Bal Dragon, I remember you. Bal gives a confused glance to the left and to the right. You do, Bal? Of course I do. I was the one who trained you, after all, Bal Soleil. Bal is simply dumbfounded. He doesn't remember this dragon at all, and it's a little weird to see her now that he's about to fade away. The goddess of Dragon World primes herself up, places her hand right onto Bal's head. Bal looks up, and he feels the welling power of the goddess of Dragon World flowing into him. He stops fading away. Then the goddess simply leaves as suddenly as she appeared. With all that confusion happening, the other fighters stand there and gawk at the scene. Gao doesn't know what's going on either, and asks Bal what happened. Bal replies with, I think she let me stay here, Bal. I'm not exactly sure, though. So, with great confusion, Gao and Bal head over to Tasuku. Tasuku is pondering the scene, like with his great deductive mind, and remembers his training on Dragon World against the Purgatory Knight back in Buddy Fight 100. His eyes widen as Gao and Bao approach him. She saw something in you, Gao. Gao, again, still trying to catch up with the situation, looks at Tasuku and goes, "Whoa, slow down there. What's going on?" Tasuku replies, "The goddess of Dragon World. She sees something in you. She might want to train yourself and Bao somehow." Train us? Training Bao? But didn't Bao already train with her? Jack, Tasuku, and Gao have no idea what to make of this situation. So the four of them decide to go back to Gao's house and contemplate things. In Gao's bedroom, Tasuku and Gao silently sit there. They're waiting for a sign, a thought, anything to just click into place and make that afternoon's events become more clear. They had forgotten that Bao was supposed to be fading away for now, but Bao and Jack haven't forgotten. Out in the hallway, Bao and Jack are talking. What if Bao fades, Jack? But I'm happy to have more time with Gao, Bao, but how long will it last? Jack does his best to comfort his pupil of Bao. He has no idea what to make of the situation either. Look, Bao, I understand you're in a panic, but right now, you need to be there for Gao, and I need to be there for Tasuku. It's the best we can do until we figure something out. After much more pondering and a couple of nibbled on octopus dumplings from Gao's grandma, the four of them call it a night. Meanwhile, on Dragon World, tension is brewing. We see a large silhouetted dragon waiting, sitting on a throne made entirely of gold and the swords of many conquered opponents. Bring me the dragon of the sun. He looks down, and the camera zooms in to reveal Saint Holy Sword Dragon. Back on Earth, we see Gaito and Abigail in their typical abandoned warehouse. Gaito is drawing in the sand as Abigail works on keeping the fire warm. What do you think happened? Abigail asks. Gaito simply ignores him and keeps drawing meticulously, trying to figure out everything in his head that the afternoon's events could have been. Suddenly it dawns on him. I know what's going on now, Abigail. Abigail nods and we fade to black, leaving everyone within the Buddy Fight universe. Leaving everyone involved in today's events both perplexed and contemplating. And I think that's where we're going to leave off this what if for now. Just to kind of see how you guys are all liking it before I continue. So, let me know in the comments how you all feel about this what if, what you all like, what you all didn't like, what you all think I can improve on. And until then, this is the DBR from Ace of Spades, signing off.